Today we will discuss about the circle of Willis. This is the base of the brain. This is the frontal lobe. This is the temporal lobe. This is the cerebellum. This one is the vertebral artery. This is the right side of the vertebral artery. Here there is a left side artery which is tear and it is not seen. Here there is a left vertebral artery which is. So the two vertebral, the circle of Willis, which is formed by the two vertebral artery and two internal carotid artery, which forms the circle of Willis. Both the side of the right and left vertebral artery, which is united, it makes the basilar artery. So this is the basilar artery, and this basilar artery, which is terminated into the upper border of the pons into the two posterior cerebral artery. This is the posterior cerebral artery of the right side, and this is the posterior cerebral artery of the left sides. Here you can see this is the internal carotid artery. This internal carotid artery, it mainly gives the anterior cerebral artery. This is the anterior cerebral artery. This is the right side. This is the left side, and it is connected by the anterior communicating artery. This is the in between there is a one communication, it is called the anterior communicating artery. The other internal carotid artery, this internal carotid artery gives the branches between the frontal and temporal pole into the lateral sulcus. This is the middle cerebral artery. This is the artery which is called the middle cerebral artery on the right side, and this is the middle cerebral artery of the left side. So, and the internal carotid artery posteriorly, which is communicated with the posterior cerebral artery. Here you can see this is the communicating branch which is connecting to the internal carotid artery with the posterior cerebral artery. So this is the circle of Willis, which is formed by the two internal carotid artery, right and left internal carotid artery, and two vertebral artery united makes the basilar artery. Basilar artery on the upper part, it gives the superior cerebellar artery. Here on the left side there is a anterior inferior cerebellar artery which is some part broken, and this is the posterior inferior cerebral artery. It is a branch of the vertebral artery. This is a posterior inferior cerebellar artery of the right side. On the left side also there is a posterior inferior cerebellar artery. Here this is a posterior inferior cerebellar artery. So this is the circle of Willis, which is formed on the base of the brain. Main functional, both the side of the blood which is not intermingling, but normally it is not intermingling because of the pressure which is equal on the both the sides. But whenever there is any artery which is blockage, it lead to there is a collateral circulation which is started, and it also equalize the pressures inside the brain. So the main function of the to equalize the pressure inside the artery, equalize the pressure inside the artery. So this is about to the circle of Willis. Once again, this is the anterior cerebral artery which is connected by the anteriorly by the anterior communicating artery. This anterior cerebral artery, it is a branch of the internal carotid artery. Here this is the middle cerebral artery. This anterior cerebral artery goes inside the anterior median fissures into the two cerebral hemisphere above to the corpus callosum inside the callosal sulcus. Middle cerebral artery which is enter inside the lateral sulcus, and posterior communicating which is the communicated with the posterior cerebral artery. Posterior cerebral artery, it is the terminal branch of the basilar artery. Posterior cerebral artery, it is a terminal branch of the basilar artery, and this is the superior cerebellar artery. This is the anterior inferior cerebellar artery. This is a posterior inferior cerebellar artery. It is a branch of the vertebral artery, and these are the two are the branch of the basilar artery. Anterior inferior cerebellar and superior cerebellar are the branches of the basilar artery. Basilar artery, it gives the so many pontine branches. It gives the pontine branches, as well as the basilar artery. It gives the anterior cerebellar artery. This is the anterior cerebellar artery, and it gives the labyrinthine branches, which is goes along with the 8 cranial nerve. It is very small nerve, and superior cerebellar artery. This is the superior cerebellar artery, which supplies to the superior surface of the cerebellum, and 2 terminal branches. It is a posterior cerebral artery. So this is about to the circle of Willis. Next lecture we will discuss about the blood supply of the brain. Thank you very much. Here you can see this is a 2 vertebral artery united. It makes a basilar artery, and this is a superior cerebellar artery. It is a branch of the basilar artery. It gives the pontine branches. It gives the anterior cerebellar artery, and vertebral artery. It gives the posterior inferior cerebellar artery. Here the basilar artery, which divide into the 2 terminal branch, it is called the posterior cerebral artery, and this is the internal carotid artery. It gives the anterior cerebral artery. Both the side of the anterior cerebral artery, which is united by the anterior communicating branch, and the internal carotid artery, it gives the another branch. It is goes laterally into the lateral sulcus. It is the middle cerebral. This 7 number is the middle cerebral, and this 6 number, it is a posterior communicating branch, which is communicated with the internal carotid with the posterior cerebral artery. This 5th number, it is a posterior cerebral artery. 4th number is the superior cerebellar artery. 3rd number is the basilar artery, and the 2nd is the anterior cerebral artery. And these are the 1 number, it is the 2 vertebral artery. So this is the about to the circle of Willis, which is formed on the base of the brain, and it is the main function to equalize the pressure, and whenever there is a blockage, it leads to there is a collateral circulation which is started. Thank you very much.